Hello friends, welcome to Playa Pesquero. This resort is about an hour away from Holguin city, which is the fourth largest city in Cuba. One of the first things you notice is the lobby. It's completely open, airy, and full of character. Apparently, this space used to be a train station, which I thought was really cool. There are lots of chairs and tables to just sit and relax, plus a bar and a cafe for both cold and hot drinks. There are plants everywhere, statues, and really thoughtful landscaping. It's one of those places where you actually want to hang out instead of just passing through. This is a mature resort, meaning it's been around for a while and you can really feel that in the best way. There are thousands of old, beautiful trees, gardens, and greenery everywhere you look. Flowers, shaded paths, and so much nature. If you're a nature lover, you'll absolutely love this place. The resort itself is huge. If you enjoy walking, it's honestly fantastic. I went for walks after almost every meal and averaged around 12,000 steps a day. That said, they also have regular shuttles running all day. You can hop on and off to get from your room to the lobby, the buffets, or anywhere else around the resort. Detail about this resort is the butterflies. There are thousands of white butterflies flying around the gardens and open areas. Even the pool and beach showers are shaped like giant white butterflies made of concrete, which ties in so beautifully with the surroundings. And now this one's for the cat lovers. At night, so many friendly, beautiful cats come out. They're local to the resort and completely coexist with their staff and guests, and everyone really loves them. If you're visiting, bring some healthy cat treats. You'll definitely make a new furry friend. Let's talk about food. We all know the situation in Cuba when it comes to availability and access to certain products, so keeping that in mind is really important. This resort has multiple restaurants, a la carte options, buffets, and even a 24/7 snack place. The buffets were spacious with plenty of seating, the staff were wonderful, friendly, timely, and everything was very clean and well kept. Food options were fairly diverse. If you don't have any dietary restrictions, you'll have decent meals. Staples included white rice, yellow rice, rice and beans, fried chicken, pork chops, beef chunks, bean stews, hot dogs, and different vegetable dishes. There was usually soup of the day, freshly grilled chicken or fish, fresh pizza at lunch, and pasta at stations. For breakfast, bread was always available along with yogurt, drinks, and milk. I'm celiac and pescatarian, and I was able to get by for a full week without any major issues. Toward the end of the week, it did start to feel a little bit repetitive, mostly because my options were more limited, but overall, it was manageable. As far as vegetables go, there were fresh cucumbers, tomatoes, and cabbage every day, plus plenty of cheese. For fruit during our stay, they have fresh papaya on trays for about 2 days. Considering the circumstances in Cuba and what's available seasonally, this was still a good variety. Your experience might look a little bit different depending on when you visit. A really sweet detail. If you're a frequent guest, the resort plants a tree in your name. You can see these on the way to the beach. There is also a separate garden for dedicated employees, which I thought was such a thoughtful touch. We stayed in a regular room, which was great, quiet and away from hustle and bustle. There is a luxury section though, with rooms facing the beach. It was about $55 USD extra per person per night. It came with a few perks like a smaller private shuttle, free neck massage, and a few other things, but overall we didn't feel it was worth it since you still use the same restaurants and buffets. You don't get a really special treatment. So from our point of view, skipping it made sense. The beach here is absolutely beautiful. Plenty of space, lots of chairs to relax on, soft white sand, and clear water with so many shades of blue. It was clean, calm, and perfect for swimming during our visit. If you love snorkeling, definitely bring your own gear. We saw different species of fish, a couple of crabs, and even found ourselves surrounded by a whole school of fish. We went swimming and snorkeling pretty much every day. All water activities, even motorized ones, are included, and there are nightly shows and entertainment starting around 9 p.m. There's a lot to see and explore here. It's very family friendly, but overall the vibe is more relaxed and chilled rather than party focused. Definitely bring small bills for tips. The staff are hardworking, incredibly warm, and go above and beyond. Plus, they'll often offer you fresh coconuts straight from the resort trees, which we enjoyed pretty much every single day. Playa Pesquero has a lot of charm, character, and heart. It's a great place if you enjoy nature, long walks, friendly faces, and a slower pace. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this gave you a real feel for what staying here is like.